there, mister.
Hello, fellow humans, Planet Earth. How are we all doing on this glorious, glorious video gaming day? Hello, Internet. Hello, Sound. Hello, Dualis. Hello, Miami. What's up, everyone? How's everyone doing? I'm in darkness, because I figure this is a darkness type game, or, you know. There are dogs here. There's a dog down there, and there's a dog behind me. For a grand total of 2. How is everyone doing? Cracker the Coder. I'm here, but I'm not here because I have not played Hellblade. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, there we go. This is definitely a game that people should experience for themselves. You can't even see him. There you go. He's like, what the hell? Why'd you put the goddamn glasses on me, you psychopath? Welcome in, everyone. Today will be a glorious, glorious video gaming day as we take on a game that I've been wanting to play again for a really long time. I roughly remember the game, some parts of it, but the details are not clear enough in my head that I would feel comfortable going into Hellblade. Hellblade 2 without having played this one first. This one isn't even on the list. What's the actual title of this game? Hellblade 1. Senua Sacrifice? Yeah, Senua Sacrifice. Bum 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 bum. This is a first playthrough, right? I mean, it's the first playthrough since like 2016 or something, yeah. It is close enough. Like I roughly remember some parts of the game to a point where it's like I'm not gonna be too upset of people talking about the game if they played it before, but you know, I'm pretty sure if I replay a game that I haven't played on stream, just like I don't remember anything. I roughly remember some parts of the game, so like I'm pretty sure if I'm playing a game for the first time on stream, then you know, keep it relatively spoiler-free in the chat so people that haven't played it, that for some reason want to watch me play it instead of playing it themselves, can be like, hey, I played it on my backseat so hard. Hello, Kel, what's up? How can you even backseat Hellblade? How's that even possible? How would that even be a thing? Logan's so despondent down here with his cracker decoder glasses on. I do have literally every achievement in the game except one, though. I have 13 out of 14 achievements. I think I'm missing one for finding all the collectibles or something. So maybe, hey, maybe we'll get that this time around. As we're coming off our Yakuza journey, building up towards Dawn Trail, the Trail of Dawn. This might be like a one-stream game. I don't think I'll be able to finish it in one stream, but it's possible. If we do, then you know, that's cool. Otherwise, we'll continue this on Sunday and then maybe jump straight into the second game when we're finished with this one. That was loud. That was a loud sound. Oh, we don't need the cutscene gun counter there. Warning! This... Oh god. What was the warning about? What were they warning me about? If you guys actually finished, maybe I should write reviews based on whether I finished them or not. Well, to be fair, it is like a... It is like a 5-hour game, so... just to be fair. It was trigger warning for people that might struggle with psychosis. Oh, I have that.
Hello. Who are you?
I played Persona 5.
Doesn't matter. Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
God damn it. Can I pause? Okay, I can. My, oh, there we go. Wait. The hell is that? What is what? I'm just I can't see my my GeForce things in this game for some reason. It doesn't pick up my my GeForces, which means that I can't see my FPS, which means that I have no idea if the game is running well or not. This game has 0 references to any mental health symptoms, and it is indeed all in your head. What the hell is that? Is that a duck tweaking behind you? Tweaking? The hell? This is a dog with the sunglasses. That is a cat in a hat.
It's breathing. It's breathing.
That's good, Ace. Alright, I just need to. I might have to figure out the sound.
She's getting. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching. This is a journey deep into darkness. They're watching. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this?
They're watching.
Why doesn't she turn coming? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead.
I feel you coming. Quiet.
Very God of War 2018. Before they got awarded
I
in
never
2018.
told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. Well, that's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
I cranked the RTX to like ray tracing to like max. That's the only reason I'm worried about performance.
Look,
I don't think it should be a problem though. We'll see.
you see it too?
You promised you can.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The
I
place
feel like
that
this is a
all
game we should
know
play
hell.
in like complete darkness.
Turn back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe.
Go back, go back, go back, go
It's
back.
not safe.
It's them. They're here.
Difference in imaginary woman will never whisper to you 24 hours a day. It could happen. You don't know. It could happen.
Look around and you will
Look
see
at the reflections of the
drowned, the
text.
sick,
Pretty sick.
the slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here. This is not a place of rest.
You can't do this. Go back. Go back.
They're going to do that to you.
Can you see them?
I'll do it
Can
for
you see
40
them?
euro.
Do that to you.
24/7. I mean, that's a bargain. I would pay that money just to make you do it.
Stop. Can you feel them watching? They're watching her.
Glasses fell off. I'll give a treat when we are
So close.
playing the game. So
Can you feel it?
doesn't you love and you'll never work a day in your life? Oh, you like
What is she
yapping.
thinking?
I get it. That makes sense.
I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself,
Crack.
growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight.
I
Where
love
you're
making
most
crack.
vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
I could. Oh, I can actually look around during
We
this.
might
I
think
didn't realize
she's brave
that.
to go on this journey on her own, but it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper.
Alright, almost ready to give the dogs a treat. That was a pretty long cracker order, all things considered.
What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
That's not even a boat. That's a hollowed out log.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to.
It was fantastic.
Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
I think this is running fine. If it isn't, then I genuinely can't tell, so. Let me give the doggy dogs a treat. Oh, my glasses. You guys can tell me if it looks bad on stream, though. I put the so I googled the difficulty, and there's people are saying that auto is like the hardest difficulty, because if you put it on hard, then it's stuck on hard, but if you have it on auto, then it can get harder than hard, allegedly. So I'm gonna keep it on auto. The only problem apparently is that if you like lose when it's on auto, then it will reduce the difficulty, so the game will get easier. We'll see what happens. It was on the photo, so I'm just gonna trust the developers. Tapent? Tapent? Ingen Kente? Er det loggen? Tapent? Blinket? Tapent? Blinket? Tapent? Oh, very good. Oh, very good. Oh, very got me goodies. Very got me goodies. There's something about his air, but I don't think that's a tick. I get that. Behind nice blue eyes. Oh, the log is running away. Okay, well, that's how it is sometimes. Whoop. Whoop. He might be back.
Use your eyes.
Use your eyes. Come closer.
She can't focus.
Why can't she focus?
Take a closer look, Senua.
Oh my god.
Do not forget my stories, Senua. Because do not forget my stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate.
And you're a hell diver.
They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river, and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the river of knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
What? So we're going to Helheim. Be a quick trip. Where? It's not like FOV in this game, right? Wait, do we have subtitles on? Wait, do we not have subtitles on? Oh, wait. I thought I turned subtitles on. Oh. That should make the game a little bit more... Oh, camera is probably in a good location, question mark? Didn't think about that either. Maybe I'm a little bit too close to Senua. Maybe I should go up here instead. Alright.
You can't do this. They're coming now. They're coming. I need to escape.
How do I run? Alright.
The darkness is coming. Yearn for life. Hunger for it. Like a pack of wolves in the heart. But she's not stopping. Not this time.
Can you see it?
The land of mist and fog.
He's in there.
The old fool was right.
You see him?
What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost. He's lost. Where are you? I hear you. He's there, you know it.
There's no doubt about
He's
it.
lost.
The source of the darkness is in Helheim,
They're calling.
and the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
Dillion? This game looks really good.
Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she turn back? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead.
I'm uniquely suited. I'm here camera bottom left, but that's only because I have it open in my upper monitor. Yeah, but that covers well, it covers subtitles anywhere I go, I guess. So
She needs to save his soul. She wants his soul to be at peace. She needs to lay him to rest.
I can go down here and move the camera a bit up, I guess. But bottom left is like that's like covering part of Senua, though. I don't think I want to be there. I could be like bottom right. Like maybe I have to be just because I cover the subtitles otherwise, but I don't want to cover like giant parts of the screen either, though. Okay, let's see. Let's. I wish there were some like example subtitles, but
He's already dead. She can save him. There's nothing she can do. She thinks she's going to save him. She's not going to save him.
I was gonna say.
She'll never make it.
Oh, that was like. Oh,
She can't let him rot.
I think I'm loading. I'm uniquely suited to play this game because all the voices are doing our backseating, and I'm used to you guys doing that. So, oh my god, it's just like being a Twitch streamer. RTX on. Oh, I see. I can see tears. I turned the V-Sync off, maybe. I usually don't see tears without V-Sync. No, I don't think that was V-Sync related.
Do you know where you are?
Let me V-Sync off again.
The bridge to Helheim. I forget its name. She forgets too. But
Okay.
she does remember that only the dead may cross it.
Oh, this camera's in the way.
So easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
I don't think it was RTX. I think it was. I think I just loaded the arrow. Just loaded in. I think it's this arrow just loading in. Maybe it could be RTX though. Maybe it is. It seems fine as long as I'm like standing still. So. And also, there in the screen is the game or just where I live, where you do live in Bloodborne. So. Okay, maybe put the RTX down a little bit. I don't know. It was on medium originally. I put it up to high. I set DLSS to balance. To be fair, I probably don't need DLSS when I'm playing the game at 60 FPS. It actually was both. Well, there you go. That's what you get for living in Bloodborne. I forgot how close you are to Senua in this game, but I guess that's just very intentional. It does make the game feel a little bit more claustrophobic, which is probably something they want. Like, I feel very, very attached to Senua. Rather than feeling like I'm playing a third-person game.
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim.
The Super
The
Bowl
good
actual
elves
10 game
dwell
for
in
me.
Alfheim.
I really like
The
this game. I
evil
played it
ones
before,
dwell
so.
in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim. And that is where you must travel.
It feels like it feels like I play so many games that do Norse mythology, and all of them have to explain all the parts of Norse mythology over and over and over again. You kind of think maybe we can just like not explain it, or we can you know, just kind of like assume the players will know some stuff, or that it's not that relevant to know every part.
That's it. That's the way.
I guess the context there is that Senua was told this stuff, like she's just listening to stuff she was told. Or she's remembering stuff she was told, but... Stop it, I'm literally a Norwegian in a Norwegian accent. Like, the thing is, I don't remember all the lore for everything. It just feels like there's so many games that deal with, like, Norse mythology, and all of them have to explain what every location is. Like, Muspelheim is this. Svartalfheim is this. Like, oh, that's okay, I get it. Yeah, I get it.
Get down.
What's she waiting for?
Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it. She can't go back now.
No, this is it. The hidden path.
Whereas this is, since Senua is a celt, this is an alien place. Yeah, I mean that's like I think it probably works fine in this. It's just like I said, it's just like it works in God of War 2 as well. It's just it's like every game does this stuff. Every game's like, all right, we gotta explain all the stuff.
He's going to hurt you.
It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them.
Don't listen.
I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way.
Don't listen.
Never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
It's just a memory.
Druth? Is that you?
This is FMV stuff, isn't it?
For my
I don't remember.
tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. A liar.
He's lost.
An old fool. Truth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
Looks like he's FMV. I think it is.
Seal the gates to hell.
I mean the actual actor.
Focus
Yeah.
your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
I was saying you want to assume that their players have a basic grasp of general knowledge. Norwegian voice. No, I'm saying like I think with a lot of stories, a lot of really well told stories, the writers usually assume they don't assume that you they assume that you understand the basic concepts of the world. Like this is just set in our in our world, right? So they assume you understand what that world works like, and then they kind of just assume that everything else you can like kind of naturally learn throughout the game, or the story instead of having someone read it at you, right? And I'm not criticizing Hellblade for this. Like I'm not saying this is bad in Hellblade. I'm just saying generally speaking, if it's like I played a lot of games where there's like this is Norse mythology. Here's everything you need to know about Norse mythology. This makes me think about when Ragnar explained the Ragnarok to Athelstan. This is very disrespectful of my This is very disrespectful of my Norwegian culture. My uncle is actually a fire giant, and is a very nice man. Like if you think about good stories you've heard, they usually don't spend a lot of time like explaining the world to you, right? In Vikings, they were all talking about it casually, but Athelstan was giga confused, so they switched to exposition mode. Oh, okay, gotcha. I don't know if I remember which character that is, but yeah, it's just like it's not always bad. I'm not saying it's bad in Hellblade. It's just something that like was brought to my mind there when we go over all of the worlds of Norse mythology again. I'm just sitting here like, man, these are used in a lot of things and they're always explained. They always have to be like reiterated. It's like if every game where we saw an elf that like explained what an elf was. When you're like, we kind of know what an elf is.
See, why isn't she focusing? She needs to focus now.
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate.
Norseman's kind of good because the exposition was always the punchline before Norseman became really bad. I don't even know what that is.
He's not right.
Oh, so we know it's there because the thing popped up. Oh, there, that's cool.
Focus. And you look towards the gate. And the gate will open.
I'll bet you opposite multiple choice quiz. What's your favorite time? Oh, spoof of Vikings, gotcha.
gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
Where will it take you?
It worked.
Oh, it's loud.
I spent 6
I'll lower
years
it a little
enslaved
bit.
in hell. But I watched the Northmen. Learnt their ways.
Learn
know
their
you did.
ways.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
I like Vanaheim, no it's a particular, it's just unpopular and I'm a contrarian. Nice.
Another voice joins us.
Yeah, I've also watched the Northman and learned his
Sean's
ways.
trying to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here.
I think for Senua's journey, like Hel said, it does make a little bit of sense that she's like remembering what she was told about this place that is foreign to her for sure. But I wonder if they you know, I wonder if they need to go like full history lesson mode with it. But sometimes it feels like developers should get a little bit carried away because they're like, we learned all this lore to make this game. Now we want to put all of the lore into the game. Ugh. Very good looking game.
It's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that little slip. You
I don't
can't
like
just
heights in
push
real
things
life.
away.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
Any bags?
No.
52 months of subscribing, and Endaline is now deep in Hellblade. With that new camera angle, we can clearly see his bald head reflecting all the stress Senua is going through. Hang in there, Endaline. If Senua can face her demons, so can your shiny noggin.
Is it shiny? Bold. Hello, Cashew. Thanks so much for subscription for 52 monthly renos. Much appreciated. Calvin Avocado. Welcome back to the bag, buddy. Enjoy your emoticonies. Enjoy your doggies. What's the new camera angle? Do I need like a roof cam? Super bad with heights. Have to stand on a chair to change the light bulb. I'm bad with heights when it's like mortal peril type heights, but I don't know. Ask Chat GPT. Oh, okay. Nice. I just showed you your Elden Ring conspiracy meme to the Hungarians, and they are baffled by how smart and clever I am. Were they like, what the hell? How is this the same guy that that proved Einstein wrong? Did they say, oh my god, this is the guy that proved Einstein wrong? I have to go. I'm gonna go and watch my own explanation of my own conspiracy, Earthspiracy, so I can remember what I Earthspired. So when I'm gonna replay the game now because I'm done with RimWorld, and then I'm gonna think about it. Then I'm gonna play the DLC. You guys are always baffled. Play the game, streamer. Hello, MC. I'm gonna play your ass. If you do that, link it on Discord because I wanna watch that too. What my Earthspiracy thing? I mean, it's in the... It's at the end of the Elden Ring vault somewhere. But I can find it and link it, sure. I think I went through, like, everything. That's what I remember, at least. So hopefully, when I watch that, I'll be like, ah, I remember now. Because I looked at my Earth Spirits and I was like, what the hell is going on here? It's cool how it quiets down. Do you ever find out what kind of animal that big thing is supposed to look like? Can't tell if it's a horse or dog or something. I don't know. I don't know what I've been told. Maybe we'll find out by the end of the game. That would be mighty bold. Jesus Christ.
Stay back. Look at it. You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. Shh. Someone's here.
Is it combat tutorial? The game is struggling a little bit.
You took him from me. I beg you, let him go. I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
Oh, here we go. I don't. It'll teach me how to fight, right? I don't remember. I think it was 2 buttons. I think it was block and hit, right? Oh, I can dodge. Block, dodge. That's a kick. That's a heavy attack. Okay.
You can do this.
Take it. Go again. Down.
Behind you.
Oh!
That's it.
That's why I kick these guys, maybe? the light? Are you supposed to lose this, or...? Am I supposed to lose this? I don't remember. Kinda feels like it. I think that was supposed to happen, maybe. Too much of a crucial game for the story, I can see it. I feel like if they wanted to lose it, it'd like really overwhelm you. Like there, they should have just kept spawning more and more enemies. But I could have probably kept going there for a while if I wasn't like, I have to lose this, right?
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
The dark rot will grow each time you fail. If the rot reaches Senua's head, her quest is over. Fail. And all progress will be lost. Oh wait, does this game have permadeath? I forgot about that. That's kind of sick if that's the case.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind.
How about you, rot? What the
She will
hell?
fulfill her vow.
Bro, what is wrong with you?
Whatever the cost.
See, Kel is a sensible person.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravan. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
To Dillian, to his soul. It won't open.
How will she get through?
Why won't it open? Why can't
It is,
she? She needs to challenge the gods.
you know, a lot of
Two gods first.
Two gods?
Two
Loyalists of Coffee is almost unethical.
Choose first.
A little puppy dog.
I know it. She's going to die.
It's debatable how much people believed a lot of this stuff back in the day, depending on like what religions and like cultures we're talking about. But it is interesting to consider like ancient people believing there was like a physical location where where dead people would go, right? And how that would kind of change your mentality. Because there's not like people believing you would go to heaven, because heaven is like an ephemeral place, right? You can't reach heaven. But for stuff like Helheim, if you were like an ancient person, you believed that you lose a loved one, and you think that they're in like this physical location that is like actually a place in reality. Kind of cool. He will never get as close as a dog or a cat. They just know how to get close. Yeah. Well, where else would they go? Modern people believe the Earth is flat. Isn't heaven Asgard? But even Asgard is a physical, like in Norse mythology. These are all physical places, though, right? And I know it's debatable how much, what things people actually believed in, how commonplace some things were, and stuff like that. But the point is that like these are like heaven is not a physical location, right? No one thinks like. I don't even think that in ancient times people believed that if people were like physically up in the clouds, right? With Christianity, I don't know for sure or not though. But I think heaven has always been. I think heaven has always been like an ephemeral place, right? It's a place that where your spirit resides. While with stuff like Helheim, that's like this is like a physical place that you could travel to, right? Travel dude on YouTube is also a self-help geek. He has some hunter-gatherer dudes in Africa. Where do you go when you die? The dude just said, in the ground. The F you're talking about, yeah. It depends on our cultures, right? I forbid Olympus and whatnot. Yeah, I don't know for all cultures. But for a lot of cultures, they would believe that not just your spirit, but like you would go to a place that is like a physical, real location. And it's kind of interesting to think about how that would shape you, right? Like, you could easily see someone that would believe that going on a quest like Senua was going on if they lost a loved one, to find Helheim so they can bring their loved one back, right? Which is cool. It's cool to think about. Left. We always go left first.
Valravan, ancestor of the seers and master of ravens. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains. Follow the path
We don't know
to
they're wrong.
Valravan
Well,
and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened without it.
we just live at a time and age where like a lot of supernatural things are way harder to believe in. Well, in the past, a lot of the stuff would feel more natural to people, I guess. And it's interesting to consider how that would shape your view on life, right? I'm gonna try setting just because it is stuttering a little bit. I'm just gonna start setting at the LSS2 performance. I can't really tell if that made the game any less clear.
Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark after him.
Oh, here we go, sweet baby.
Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice, Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods, the All-Father.
Arceus Allegor, what's an undebatable fact of life? Would a medieval person put God is real in the same category as water is wet? Well, some people probably, right? I think we've obviously had skeptics throughout history. I don't think every person throughout history, just because they didn't live in a modern age, would automatically believe that you know, God is real or whatever, right? But I think there's certainly something to be said for how that would be harder to dispute, right? I mean, it's hard for us to dispute in modern times. It's indisputable in modern times, right? Vikings would have probably been a bit less gung-ho, if not for belief in Valhalla, I suppose. On the other hand, they probably really needed it as a coping mechanism since they were gonna die violently either way. Yeah, but stuff like that too changes your changes the view you would have of conflict too, right? You know, like dying in a conflict might not feel so might not be such like a horrifying thing because you believe that you'll just end up somewhere good anyway. People, if the gods didn't want them to pillage, why would all the monasteries they pillage be filled with gold? If I was suffering as a peasant and knew I'd die by the old age of 33, I think I'd probably like to believe in an afterlife since the current one sucked. Well, it's also a lot about like explaining unexplainable things, right? We do that in real life too. It's just that in real life you would usually find something. You would usually have some reasoning for the unexplainable, right? Like if something unexplainable happens, you're just like, oh, that makes some logical sense somehow, probably. Well, an Asian person might, and I mean people today too will do that, right? But an Asian person might be like, oh yeah, that was the gods. The gods said that. God did it, Kaisenat. Also, look at this.
Illusion hides the path to Valravn. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
Help me, these colosseums are so hard. You're choosing to do them, you psychopath. I think for most people the idea of you and your loved ones simply ceases to exist is too painful. Wonder how many people hold on to some belief in afterlife despite thinking they don't. I think, why do I have to do it with every character? Shinada and Akiyama suck. I liked Akiyama's fighting style. I don't know how he is in the Colosseum though. I guess he's not that good against like people that will just stand there and block you forever. Great against unjuggleable, yeah, like I said. I'm definitely in like the skeptically hopeful column. You know, I understand very I understand that the chance of an afterlife is basically 0%, but you know, you can be a little bit hopeful. It doesn't hurt to be a little bit hopeful. I don't think the singularity will come around in my lifetime. It does suck to think about the fact that humans living forever is probably an inevitability. Like,
It's funny. We all want to see behind the veil, don't we? But once we do, we mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there.
we understand why people die, and it's a lot of like diseases and stuff that will have cures eventually, and it's your cells getting older. But we also understand that you can regenerate cells. Being a biological entity sucks, bro. It's unironically only a matter of time before we figure out how to regenerate human cells, probably. It's not going to be in our lifetimes, more than likely, but like 100 years from now, 200 years from now, you know. Some people are going to live and they're just going to keep living. It's just going to be a thing that they do. It's just going to be, alright, Kind of sucks to be like, well, you lived before that happened. But to be fair, so did millions of people before us, so they just weren't like this close to it. Smashing an alternative Enda streams, that would be lovely. Ain't gonna be me, just 1,000 fucking musky boys jerking over cyber drugs.
Senua never could close her eyes, however hard she tried. Begged.
After that, work can implode. If I'm not living forever, no one is. Hey, that's a view to have for sure. There's still all these effigies here. I don't know why it would be like a raven dude though. If he has like what are these, like dares? Dual's making a doomsday device. When he dies, everyone else dies too. I found Tessa's death ray plans. Well, these are human skulls with antlers on them. I didn't remember the combat system being more than one button. I thought it was just parry and hit, but
Seeing things differently. Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness, all that lurks within it can see you too.
so that was named. That doesn't mean his death ray should be used for evil. But when we talk about people like, people kind of like, holding a belief in afterlife despite like thinking they don't, you have the opposite too, I think. I think that was caused a lot of contention in modern religion. I think a lot of people understand that what they believe in is very unlikely to be true. But they just still kind of cling to it, because what else are you supposed to do? Just, oh my god, embrace the void? Dude, I felt like I was walking towards me. Wait, did I just see that, or... do I have schizophrenia? Jesus, I felt like I was walking towards me. It's the only reason I don't have superpowers is because some higher being knows I would be wildly irresponsible. Oh, there's 1 hour fan to go skip show. Yeah. That's me, Endaline. Bring it, bitch. That's right, I play Souls games.
She finished him!
I really like. I know a lot of people.
over.
I know a lot of people don't like the fighting in this game, but I actually like it a lot. It feels like it's exactly what it needs to be. Very cinematic, very cool, but still just kind of like very on point. Can you do a perfect dodge in this too? One of this, it didn't feel nearly so difficult.
The Northmen,
Especially on the auto.
she will find what she's looking for.
I would happily tear the fabric reality apart and destroy the flow of time if I was late for the bus. I feel like whether or not I've used my powers for good would depend on what my powers were.